Maybe you haven't realized this yet, but the world would never be the same without you. Your existence is not an accident. Your soul carries something no one else can replace. And right now, you are being called to rise, because the world is waiting for your light. Welcome back to this space of the soul, a place not to be comforted, but to be awakened. Today, the universe wants to send you an important message, not about who you are according to others, but about who you truly are deep within. We will speak soul to soul. Because if you feel empty, lost, or worthless, this is not the end, it's a calling to return to your most authentic self. You may have thought of yourself as ordinary, not special, not as brilliant as others. You've compared yourself to those who seemed more successful, smarter, or more talented, and you wondered, what's so special about me? But let me tell you this directly, to the deepest part of your being, you were never created to be a copy of anyone. And that's why you'll never fit if you keep trying to be someone else. What you call a weakness might actually be your uniqueness. What you think is a flaw could be the very doorway to your strength. You don't need to be like them to be meaningful. You only need to be fully yourself. Do you know why you've always felt different since childhood? Why you never seemed to fit into your surroundings? Why you didn't align with the standards of others? It's not because you were misplaced, it's because you were being prepared to be the place. A place where others who feel they don't belong can finally realize they are not alone. The world already has too much pretending. Too many people showing what is expected rather than what is true. And you are one of the rare souls brave enough to be real. Your way of seeing meaning in small things, the depth of your feelings, and the way you think differently, these are not mistakes, they are your role. People might have mocked you for being too sensitive, too quiet, too strange, too different. But because you are different, that's exactly why you are needed. The world doesn't change by those who simply copy. It changes by those who are brave enough to stay true to their soul. And you are part of that change. So from this moment, don't ignore the unique vibration within you. Don't silence the whispers in your heart. They are signs that you are not here to be just anyone, you are here to be you. You are not a side character. You are the main character in your destiny. And the world is waiting for you to step fully into that role. Sometimes you may ask, why must I go through this? Why must I be broken before I can be built? Why must I lose before I can truly value what I have? The answer is not to punish you, but to strengthen you. Because no wound, no matter how deep, comes without reason. You are not a victim of your pain. You are being shaped into someone greater than you ever imagined. The universe is not against you. The universe is training you. You've learned to endure when no one understood you. You've kept walking even when betrayed by those you trusted. You've continued to believe in goodness even after being hurt in the places you guarded most. And that is a strength that no book can ever teach. That is the strength only possessed by souls who are called to rise. Every tear you've shed has cleansed your soul from illusions. Every rejection you've faced has been a redirection to something better. Every failure you've experienced has been a path stronger than the one you once planned. And you are here now, not because your life was easy, but because you chose not to give up, even when it hurt. Look back at those wounds. Are you still the same person you once were? No, now you are more aware, more sensitive, stronger, and most importantly, you know more clearly who you truly are. Many build success on knowledge, but you are building it on experience. An experience that comes from wounds gives you a depth that cannot be bought or faked. You are not created to live bitter forever. Pain is not the end, is a doorway. And when those wounds heal, you will not only be healed for yourself, but you will become a healer for others. This world is waiting for souls who can understand pain, not to drown in it, but to lift others who are still falling. And who can do that? You, the one who fell but rose. The one who was broken but still chose to love. The one who was hurt but did not become the hurt. That's you, and none of it has been in vain. You are not born just to exist, flow with the crowd, and disappear without trace. Your soul has its own flame, but you've hidden it too long for fear of judgment, rejection, or being different. But let me ask you, what is the use of living comfortably if it costs you the best part of yourself? What's the use of being accepted by everyone if it means killing your soul? You were called to shine, not as a light that blinds others, but as a light that guides them. Not to show off, but to be who you were destined to be. The problem is, we often wait for validation before we move, waiting until everything is clear, safe, and ready. But the call of the soul doesn't work that way. It doesn't wait for perfection. It waits for courage. And the moment you say yes, doors that were once closed will start to open. The right people will appear. Opportunities you once thought impossible will arrive from unexpected places. But it all begins with one thing: your courage to shine. Don't wait for everyone to support you. Don't wait for everyone to believe in you, because you don't need everyone. You only need belief in yourself. The light within you is not for you to keep. It's for you to share. But you cannot share something you yourself don't acknowledge. So today, acknowledge that you carry fire. Acknowledge that you hold potential. And allow your light to shine, even if slowly, even if alone. Because here's the truth. The world doesn't need more followers. The world needs more pioneers. And that's you. The fire within you is a gift, but if you don't use it, it becomes a burden. The emptiness, confusion, and restlessness you feel often comes not because you failed, but because you're not living your calling. So stop dimming yourself for the comfort of others. Stop shrinking yourself so you don't disturb them. You are not a problem, you are the solution, and the world is waiting for your light. If you feel like your life doesn't match your family's patterns or goes against tradition, it's not because you rewrong it, it's because you were chosen to break the cycle. You were not meant to repeat history, but to create a new future. You are a chosen soul, not because you are perfect, but because you are aware that toxic patterns must end, aware that inherited pain must stop with you, and change begins with your courage. Courage to say enough. Courage to choose a new path, even if alone. Courage to build a new understanding, even if others don't yet see it. You are not a destroyer of systems. You are the bringer of a new one, built on awareness, not fear, on love, not pain, on honesty, not masks. Many people live in circles without ever asking, why must it be this way? But you ask. You can't stay silent when you see injustice. You can't pretend when you know something isn't right. That's not weakness, it's a sign that you have a mission. Big changes in the world never start with crowds. They begin with one soul, one voice that doesn't give up even when silenced, and that's you. Maybe you don't have a big stage yet, maybe no title, no wealth, but your influence starts with how you choose today, with how you face problems, with how you treat others, with how you remain gentle even when broken. You don't know how many people are secretly inspired by you. You don't know how many lives are saved just by watching you not give up. So don't underestimate your small steps. Every step is a shift. Every conscious choice opens a new path, not just for you, but for the generations after you. You are not just fighting for yourself. You are shaping history. And history will remember not because you were perfect, but because you were brave enough to start when others stayed silent. Sometimes you may wonder, what's the point of all this? When you've tried your best, yet failed. When you've been patient, yet hurt again. When you've risen many times only to be knocked down once more. And now you feel tired. Not only physically, but your soul feels like it's lost its flame. If that's you right now, I want to tell you something very important. Don't give up. Because if you stop now, the world will lose a light it desperately needs. And that light is you. There is someone silently learning from your endurance. Someone at their breaking point who needs to see you still walking despite your wounds. Imagine how many doors would never open if you gave up. How much potential would never blossom. How many souls would lose hope just because they lost the example you carried. This world doesn't need more perfect people. It needs real ones. People who are honest with their pain but still choose to rise. Who cry but don't stop. Who feel fragile but still move forward. That's you. You are living proof that failure isn't the end, that loss can be the beginning, and that falling isn't destruction if you choose to stand again. You may think you're small, but even the smallest light can guide in the darkest room. And you, even if you don't feel ready, are already that light. Every time you choose not to give up, you are shining. If today feels heavy, rest but don't quit. Cry but don't forget your purpose. Hold your exhaustion, but don't let it become surrender. Because if you truly give up, there will be a part of this world that will never be whole again. Not because you are better than others, but because no one else can take your place. You matter. You are needed. You are being searched for by a world that's losing its way. But to be found, you must keep moving, if slowly, even if limping. Every step you take is another light lit. Look around. Many are lost but pretend they know where they're going. Many laugh on the outside but are empty inside. Many crave meaning but don't know where to find it. And now, ask yourself, if not me, then who? You don't have to be a hero. You only have to be you. Honest, aware, present, and real. The world isn't waiting for perfection. It's waiting for your authenticity. For your decision to stop hiding. For your courage to show up as yourself. For your willingness to take small steps that will keep lighting the path for others. You may not be the brightest star, but you are the light someone needs in their darkest night. So listen to the whisper in your heart. Rise, not just for yourself, but for a world waiting for your light. You are not just existing, you are carrying a message. You are not just living, you are carrying direction. And you are not placed here randomly. You are sent because you are needed. So take a deep breath, look at yourself and say, I am ready to shine. I am ready to show up. I am ready to play my soul's role. Because the world needs me. And that is not arrogance, that is awareness. Awareness that the world you live in is changing. And that change begins with the fire in your soul.